Morning world, it's nearly 8 a.m, it's Friday the 23rd of June 2017. Bit of a mild antennae up today, it's a bit of a weird one. I've looked at the horoscope for today and I've looked at it both geocentrically, putting the Earth or oneself at the centre of the horoscope, but also heliocentrically, putting the Sun at the centre of the horoscope, which gives me an idea of the bigger picture. Jupiter is moving into exact opposition with Uranus over the coming week or so, and that is rather volatile, borderline explosive. And I don't mean explosive in a nasty sense, I mean explosive in a geophysical sense. Combinations of Jupiter and Uranus in hard aspect commonly lead to earthquakes, volcanoes, tornadoes, hurricanes, something like that, geophysical weather phenomena that affect a lot of people. So I expect something like this over the coming week or so. Mars is exactly opposite Pluto heliocentrically, and it's brewing in the geocentric chart. In the normal horoscope, the Sun and Mercury are now moving forward, catching up with Mars rapidly in early Cancer, and the Moon is now in late Gemini. It will conjunct the asteroid Ceres in a couple of hours, and in about 6 hours' time, both the Moon and Ceres will be precisely opposite Saturn. This is why I'm giving a mild antennae up, heads up, because every time something's been opposite Saturn in the last few weeks, something really negative has happened. Fires, stabbings, car crashes. Normally in the UK this time round, but certainly be careful out there on the streets today, especially in the UK, especially in the next 6 hours or so, through to about 2 p.m. this afternoon UK time. Over the coming few days, the Sun and Mercury are going to really catch up with Mars. And the conjunction that's coming up around the 28th, 29th of this month is going to be opposite Pluto. Not exactly, but strong enough to create both an undercurrent of apprehension and possibly an overcurrent of fear. I'd be tempted to say phobia or paranoia, but phobia is when you're scared and you don't know what of, and paranoia is just a persecution complex. So I'm going to say fear because it's a fear of something tangible, even if it's difficult to put one's hands on it. A fear of something else going wrong or screwing up. Personally, I can't wait until we're into the second week of July, because I know that from then on, much of the intensity and extremes of this last month is going to have really deflated. And in another 10 to 12 days, we're all going to be in a much calmer space. But at the moment, it still feels as if, whilst it's not quite at the extreme levels of a week ago, there's still quite a degree of apprehension and even trepidation around. Nothing I can do to change that except to comment on it. But at least I can say that it won't be here in a week and a half's time. And by the time we're into, say, the 10th, 12th of July, we are looking at a couple of weeks solid then of relatively easier energies to be able to balance. So, I've been teasing you all week with the news tomorrow. I'm still not going to tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I've got something set up for tomorrow, and it's almost now completely set up. But tomorrow morning, around about, I don't know what time yet, it's negotiable, but around 9 to 10 a.m. tomorrow, I should be in a position to give something out to the world free of charge that will hopefully make quite a few people interested, joyful, because we all need a bit of joy at the moment, and bring a little bit of interest into quite a few people's lives. So watch this space, and I'll be, and this is not just limited to 9 till 10 tomorrow. You don't have to set your alarm from the other side of the world, but it'll be there when you wake up, and I'm going to keep pumping it out over the weekend as well. Watch this space. Tomorrow morning I launch something new. Okay, today's if. If you could say one sentence to the leader of the country you are presently in, what would you say? Well, I might say, resign. I might say, when are you going to bring in proportional representation? I would say, what is it stopping you from showing demonstrating compassion and empathy towards the people you purport to represent. Don't be such a cold fish. That's what I would say. What would you say? I look forward to hearing from a number of people, especially with some of the more populist leaders of the world represent. Okay, well, that's it. Catch you tomorrow morning. Cheers. Bye.